So, Wycombe Fan TV. So, all the FIFA ratings have just come out. So, I've got Liam here with me, and now we're going to go through. So, first, the strikers. Tyson, 66. That's pretty good. He's ahead of Akinfenwa. But,
yeah,
I mean, his pace is 90.
it's pretty good, to be fair. I quite like it. Overall, obviously 66, 90 pace. Looks like it's 3-star week for three skill moves as well. So that could be pretty useful. 67 dribbling, 61 shooting, which isn't great for a striker. But yeah, it looks obviously 61 physical as well.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's not too bad. So yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah, Akinfenwa, 64. I would have rated him higher personally.
Yeah, I mean, after scoring 18 goals last year, I think it's the most he's scored in a season in his career. To be honest, I think so. I might be wrong, but
yeah, he's the same as FIFA 17. He got 64 as well.
Yeah, so who knows? I mean, 64. Probably he's definitely at least a 65. I think 64 is taking the mick, really, to be honest. But you know, that's what FIFA decided.
I think his pace is pretty fair on 45 because he's not really a runner, but his shooting could have gone up a bit.
Yeah, I mean the same shooting. I mean, we've got there's three players all on the same shooting, and obviously we'll go on to who the third one is in a minute. But Tyson on 61, Akinfenwa on 61 doesn't really look that great from a striker's point of view, especially if they're 66 and 64 rated. You'd expect their strikers their shooting ability to be at least 64.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Cash Kit on 63.
63 rated. I think he was something like 54, 55.
Yeah, he's 54 last year.
Something like that.
Yeah, 54.
So,
He's gone up a hell of a lot.
There's that 84 pace, which you could expect from Cash Kit. Obviously, Tyson being a 90, he's not quite the quickest striker in the club, but
yeah,
he's getting there. He's got age on his side, so who knows? Maybe in a couple of FIFA's time, he could be a 90 rated pace.
Parrot
68 dribbling as well. So yeah,
pretty good. I mean, and Paris on 63. I would have given. I think that's actually pretty fair. 63.
Yeah, 63. Still finding his feet after having a couple of injuries over the past year or so. So yeah, I think that's fair. Looks good.
And Mikel Smith, now 62, but he had been at Peterborough. I don't think he got that too much playing time, but
no.
But I think this year is his real chance to add it, to make it better, to add it up a bit.
But potentially this year, I mean, he hasn't been too great, but he's still finding his feet in the club. So
it's still early days.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
It's still early days. I'm sure when it comes to like maybe 10, maybe about 8 games in, he'll find his feet.
Yeah.
8, 9 games in.
I'm sure if he scores his goal, his first goal quite soon, then I'm sure he'll keep going and keep producing what he's capable of.
Pace 70, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's always been pretty quick, so he's still showing that at the moment. So I'm quite happy with that, to be honest.
And Dale Southwell, 59.
Yeah, he's probably been a bit unlucky with with chances, but when he has had chances in the team, he hasn't really taken them, to be honest. So 59, I think, is fair. I think that's a fair reflection on.
Pace 67. That's I would have given him a little bit higher than that.
Yeah, I'd probably say at least a 69, something like that, possibly a 70.
Shooting 59.
Yeah, I think that some of the ratings don't really make sense. If you've got, I mean, we saw earlier that we had Tyson was a 61 shooting, Akinfenwa was 61 shooting, and Kashket 61 shooting, and they're all above 62.
Yeah,
they're all above 62 ratings. It's like doesn't make sense, but you know.
And now that new guy, what's his name?
Josh Amera.
Yeah, Amera. 53.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen of him, he looks really, really good, and I think that the way that FIFA do things, when they pretty much just give them a low but fair rating, and then they progress them as they get more well known in the leagues, kind of thing. So there's a couple more players that Wycombe have in their squad this year that are exactly the same. But I think if we were to keep him, I think his loan deal's until January, I believe.
Yeah.
So if we extended it till the end of the season, which I think we will do because of the performances that he's had, potentially we could see him get up to at least a 58, possibly even a 60 rated. I think he's only 18, so that's pretty good.
And now we move into the midfield. Sam Saunders, 66.
Yeah,
Silver.
Sam Saunders, 66. Highest rated midfielder at the club.
He's gone down though.
FIFA.
Last season he was 67.
Yeah, I think that this is gonna start happening now. We'll see it with a couple of the other players a couple of the older players that are in the squad as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's still another one who's had injury problems throughout his career. That's going to happen. I think the younger players are going to get higher ratings, and the older players are going to get lower. So I just think that's something that's going to happen. But it looks like a good card. Obviously, he's a silver rated because he's above 65.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's pretty good, to be honest.
And
looks like a good card.
Luke 09, 63 with 70 pace, and
see this is the guy that I think he's going to be the position that Sam Saunders is in this season. He'll be 63 rated to start off with, but he started off on fire this year, and I think he's just going to keep going and going and going.
Yeah,
and he could potentially next year even be a 68. In FIFA 19, could be a 68 rated player. Because he's top class.
That's a big call.
Yeah, I honestly think that he's one of those guys that is going to do it, because he's just one of those players that just keeps getting better and better and better. I'm probably going to jinx it now, but he's just one of those guys that keeps getting better and better, and see what happens.
Matt Bloomfield, 60.
Matt Bloomfield, yeah. What can you say about him, really, that hasn't already been said, apart from obviously his ratings from this season? 60 pace, that's fair. 59 dribbling, probably a little bit unfair. He's been doing quite a lot of dribbling this season.
He's gone down one.
I'd probably, in my opinion, I'd probably put him at like a 62 rating for dribbling, and shooting probably a little bit better than that. It's a bit insulting, to be honest,
49.
to Matt, but it's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. We'll see with the next player. I think that the two players shooting. So the next player is Marcus Bean. I think it should be switched around. I think Matt Bloomfield should have the 51 rated, and Marcus Bean should have the 49.
Marcus Bean, 60. He's vertically he's exactly the same as last year.
Yeah. But again, it's one of those things that they've consistently performed. They're quite old, so it doesn't mean that it means that they're not gonna get higher ratings. They're only going to drop down lower. So I think it's only a matter of time before it happens, and So yeah, I think it's a fair reflection on their performances. Obviously, I said about the shooting for Matt Bloomfield. I don't think that's very fair. And Marcus Bean's shooting is about as good as mine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's fair.
Gape's gone down one. Gape's
Gape's gone down one, but I think that's because of chances in the team. To be honest. I think that as soon as he gets a few games in the team and finds his form that he had when he was originally on loan with us, then I think he'll be okay.
I mean, yeah, he's gone. 47 shooting. That's a bit. That's a bit of a big call, really.
He's a defensive midfielder, so it's the same with with Marcus Bean and those guys. That they're defensive midfielders really, so they don't really get that many opportunities to shoot. So
yeah, it's still a bit low though for Gape, for Dominic Gape.
Yeah, I'd expect a centre back's shooting to be sort of a 47, 48, that kind of rating, but not a midfielder.
Yeah.
Even if they are a defensive midfielder.
I mean, now Daniel Rowe, 59. He's got 59. Yeah, I mean,
I think he was a 55 rated at one stage last season. So, and obviously he's a defensive midfielder now, not a centre back.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a different rating because he's probably going to get more chances at defensive midfield than he will do at centre back. Obviously, he hasn't played. I think he's played only one game this season for Wycombe, and that was Fulham in the cup. So.
I was going to say I haven't seen him in a while.
Another younger player that needs more minutes in the team, and if he does well, then obviously his rating will hopefully go up.
I mean, I think Freeman's gone down one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Freeman was a 58 last year, so he's now 57.
No, what?
60.
What is it?
What?
He's a 57. No, last season he was a 52. No, he's gone up.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was thinking of someone else.
I was thinking of someone else.
Yeah, 57. So again, it's another progression for him. So that's really good. Good card as well. 67 pace, 59 dribbling. He likes to take on defenders and try and get a shot off at goal. So yeah, it's a pretty good card for someone that doesn't get much game time in the squad. So yeah.
That new guy, Ease from
QPR.
He's 53. So he's pretty low because he's young, really.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, the thing they tend to do with FIFA is that if they've not really seen him play or he hasn't played professional football before, I don't think he's had many games for QPR, if any. So they can't really. They just give him a basic card and improve him if he does well. So yeah.
I mean, Jacobson stayed the same on 66.
Yeah, to be honest, Jacobson, I was a bit annoyed at this one. He should be, in my opinion, a 68 rated player. He's definitely the best left back in League Two, and I'd probably even go as far as to say he's the best left back in League One, or he would be the best left back in League One.
Oh, that's a big call.
I stick by it. I stick by it. There's some performances of the left backs I've seen in League One haven't been that great, and there's not many that can put a cross in like Jacobson. To be honest,
he's got 73 pace. So
yeah, 73 pace, 74 physical as well. So that's why he's obviously a silver card because he's got those 70 ratings in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 62 dribbling as well. I mean, that's not really that fair considering the amount of times he's dribbled, he's done dribbling runs up and down the wing, overlapped whoever's on left mid. I don't think that's fair. I think that should be at least a 65 or potentially a 66 just to match his rating.
And Ab 65.
Yeah, I think that's being generous to him, to be honest. His performances in a Wycombe shirt, I think he's had 2 good games at Wycombe.
In some games he's been pretty lucky not to make really bad mistakes.
Came into the club with sort of a reputation as a bit of a leader, and obviously he's taken over the captaincy from Paul Hayes, who's just signed for Hemel Hempstead after being released by Wycombe.
Good luck to him.
On a free. Yeah, good luck to him. But obviously, we're here to talk about the players in FIFA 18. And, unfortunately, Paul Hayes is one of them. So, go back to Adam El-Abd, 60 defending. Again, I don't understand how they could give them low ratings for defending, and they give them 60, 65 rating. I just don't understand that myself. I don't actually know if you're a defender on FIFA 18 and you get a 65 rating. Surely your defensive work, your defending on your card should match your skill rating.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah.
Herman's gone up actually. What's he got?
Harriman, yeah.
Yeah, Harriman. Oh, I'll get mixed up.
That's right. That's right.
I
think he was like a 61 or a 62 last year.
What was he? I'm trying to. Yeah, he's 50. He was 58.
58. Wow. So that's even big. That's even more than I thought.
Yeah.
77 pace. That was a lot. That's. I think he could be even quicker than that, to be honest. Dribbling, I think, should be a lot more because not only does he play right back, he also plays right mid sometimes. So again, that should be a bit more. Shooting's fair. Defensive work again, I don't understand it. 59 rated for a 64 rated right back. Don't get it. 72 physical. He's not really that physical of a player, but I'd say 72 is fair. So yeah, I think.
And Cedo and John Barty 63. I mean.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Possibly could even be a 62.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that bad, or I don't think he's put in performances worthy of him getting a massive downgrade to a 61 or a 60. I still think he's. We're quite lucky with Wycombe that we've got Harriman and John Batu are both capable. I'd probably say they're in. Both of them are probably in the top 10 right backs in League Two. So
yeah, and
but obviously they both do different things.
And Dan Scar 60, pace 64. Yeah, so
pace 64. Yeah, that's pretty good. I went to went to his debut at Mansfield, and he was the standout player.
Yeah,
he was absolutely outstanding, brilliant player. So glad we've got him at the club. I went to the Stourbridge game last year when we played them.
Oh yeah, he was top class in that.
And he scored.
I know.
He scored as a defender scored. So
yeah.
You can't really say much more. 66 physical, definitely well deserved. And we finally got a player whose defensive rating actually matches their skill rating. 60 or both.
Right. So now Wildo Averland has gone up 2. We didn't really see too much of him last season though. Wildo Averland.
But he's been doing some good things at Aldershot recently. I think he's just gone back there on another month's loan deal. So that's pretty good for him. Get some minutes under his belt. He's been playing pretty well there as well. So So yeah,
Yeah.
64 pace for someone of his height. Again, I don't recall really seeing him having to use his pace.
No.
When
I
he
haven't
played
really
for
seen him that much.
No, neither have I. So yeah, 64 pace, 61 physical. They could probably do it being the other way around, if I'm completely honest. But yeah.
And now Jack Williams, 55. Yeah, he's young, so he's going to be racing.
Jack Williams, yeah, I think I've only ever seen him play once, and that was his debut for Wycombe. So and that was only very brief, so I can't really say much on that one. And of course, the person that we've left out is Anthony Stewart as well. 64 rated centre back. 61 pace, probably a little bit unfair. I'd probably say 62 or maybe even he probably matches a 64 to go with his skill rating. His dribbling probably should be at least a 51, maybe a 52.
Yeah.
Shooting, he's capable of shooting, so that could be. Obviously, it's 22 rated shooting, so
I'll
I think
put
that
that
could be
up.
at least a 30.
Yeah, I'll put that up to at least 30. I'll put that up
Yeah,
to at least
yeah.
30.
Yeah, especially after that goal he scored against Forest Green.
Oh yeah.
Forest Green.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Forest Green. Yeah. 67 physical. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think that makes him. Doesn't make him the weakest defender because that's Jack Williams.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's good.
And now Scott Brown, 66, exact same rating as last year.
Scott Brown, yeah. Obviously didn't get the chances in the team last year because of the outstanding Jamal Blackman, who's doing really well at Sheffield United now. So
Yeah.
kept a few clean sheets the last couple of games, and then we played Luton at the weekend. And,
Oh God, don't remind me.
That didn't go to plan, but never mind. We'll forget about that one quickly. Good card. Reflexes 68, very good. Diving 64, yeah, pretty good. 63 handling. I don't quite know what the one next to it means, but
Handling. Oh.
the SPE, I don't quite know what that means, but yeah. So kicking 58, that's a little bit unfair. Considering that last year when he played for Cheltenham on loan, I think he nearly scored direct from a goal kick. So it's definitely not a 58 rated.
Yeah.
58 rating for his kicking ability, and his positioning obviously is 65. I think it's pretty fair.
And now we got Barry Richardson.
Well, there's not really much you can say about Barry.
He's gone up one.
Yeah, 46 rating from 45 last year. Yeah.
That's really it.
That's about it. Obviously, I saw him play his first and only game for Wycombe about 3 or 4 years ago away at Plymouth, and he got man of the match on the coach. So
that's
about it.
Yeah, that's all the players done. Yeah, some of the ratings are fair, some of them are a bit more unfair, but still, yeah, it's pretty deep. It's pretty good. Pretty good squad this year. So, yeah, that's been me from Wycombe Fan TV. Like, share, and subscribe, and find us on Facebook and that. It's been sick.